spaces are the spaces that I like to watch. Maybe they seem empty of life, but to me, each of them have enormous potential. Something special. Special since they make my imagination wander. But first, let me introduce the space I come from. My name is Andrea, but everybody calls me Banda, and I am 23 years old. I have been doing parkour for 6 years, and I suffer from vertigo. It all started in 2015. Parkour was then a new sport for me, a new way of discovering your body around space. Along with the initial technical breakthrough, it was necessary for me to work on upper body strength. My past as a football player has made my legs strong, but heavy. Parkour was initially a game, a continuous awakening of one's body around space. A beautiful practice to share with friends. At the age of 18, a big change took place. Parkour has transformed for me from a sport to a discipline. But what's the difference between those two categories? I realized that all the sports I practiced had a very physical side, where the mind was completely liberated, removed in a certain sense from problem and from life itself. Parkour, on the other hand, brought me back to life, reflecting it and giving me a new tool to interpret it. Precisely for this reason, ADD dialogues strongly with part of us that we often don't want to explore. Fear, frustration, and anxiety are part of our life, as well as of parkour itself. Sometimes I go to train myself hoping to disconnect from a bad day and I come back even worse than I started. Often, when I talk to people about my practice, they ask me how I'm able to do parkour with vertigo. Here, for me, this question is like asking why a person lives despite being afraid of death. I tried to train my relationship with height, obtaining successes and failures, and still today I work in this direction, since the problem persists, and it's really frustrating to work on something that gives you so much discomfort. This, for example, is a jump that I've never been able to make. It was 2018 and I was in Thailand, and watching it now, I'm sure I can manage without problems. Thinking back to that moment, I remember a strong pressure and a strong fear. So, is parkour just fear, anxiety, and frustration? Of course not. It's okay to be a masochist, but only up to a certain point. And then, I arrived to Mexico. Coming to Mexico, I had the possibility to train more and absorb the culture through movement. I also encountered climbing that allowed me to proportion a type of height I relate to, approaching me to seek a relationship with vertigo, not a clash anymore. I realized that jumping into a new culture made me aware of having to accept my weaknesses and having to face them with time and patience, and then, finally, jump.